Right, hello everybody and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. As you can see, we are on and to Nelspruit for the weekend. It is the Rugby Championship closing match, Springboks versus Argentina tomorrow at Mbombela Stadium. Everything on the line, and an historical game as well. BITDEFENDER will become the most capped Springbok of all time in a little over 24 hours. Very, very interesting teams. The Boks have gone full strength. My Springbok starting at 10. Andre Pollard, the insurance policy, off the bench. We've got Siakalisi back as captain, Peter Steph, Toya, Cheslin Colby, Bongi and Manambi. All the usual suspects back in the side for the Boks. A 5-3 split, no bomb squad, but a bit of a bomb squad for Argentina. Very interesting selections they've made. Pablo Matera, for example, dropping down to the bench. Santiago Carreras starting at 15. Jean-Cruz Malia down to the bench as well. Thomas Lavanini starting at lock, and it's going to be interesting because Argentina have yet to concede a yellow card in the Rugby Championship. They are the only team to have done so, and Thomas Lavanini obviously being the most red card player of all time in international rugby, and he does come into the lineup. So the question is, can they continue their disciplinary record with him in the side? In terms of sort of some of the big matches, also interestingly in the backline for Argentina, Lucio Cinti's dropped down to the base, so Maxius Moroni comes in with a lot of experience in that midfield. Santiago Chukwubaris will be inside centre. So yeah, it's an interesting Argentinian side because they have tweaked it a little bit. No Marcus Kramer, he's gone back to the top 14 with an injury. They'll definitely miss that physicality, but the big thing is for me the way we start from the Springbok's perspective, and kicking on from that start. We started like a house on fire last week, but we kind of faded off. Now that's kind of been the opposite of what we've seen over the Rugby Championship, where against New Zealand, for example, we sometimes started slowly, we kind of grew into the game. And I think it's something that's kind of been a bit of a long-term problem for the Boks, is not starting well enough and then having to sort of come from behind. And then we had a bit of an opposite problem over the weekend. So that's going to be an interesting aspect of it. And I think hopefully the way we've lined up, and going with a 5-3 split bench, for example, we're not necessarily looking for that massive bomb squad effect, but to make sure that we're in ahead quite nice and early. For example, starting my Springbok makes us a far bigger attacking team in the first sort of half, and hopefully then, you know, Andre Pollard's coming in off the bench in the second half to then add that sort of experience. A big player for me to watch out this weekend, Thomas Albanese. He has been at the centre of this Argentina sort of revolution from an attacking sense. Santiago Carreras is a bit of a fly-half sort of convert. Started playing a lot of his rugby on the wing and full-back, then made the move to 10 at an international level. So he's back at 15 this weekend, and that is because Thomas Albanese has been in electrifying form. What will also be interesting is scrum half, Gonzalo Garcia, getting a start this weekend. So that half-back pairing is going to be very interesting. That whole sort of the battle of the half-backs. Jaden Hendrickson starting for the Boks next to my Springbok. The goal kicking obviously been a big talking point this week. We've seen Jaden Hendrickson practicing his goal kicking. We've seen Cheslin Colby practicing his goal kicking. So that is kind of probably the contingent plan that Rassie Erasmus has. But that whole halfback pairing between the two teams should be very interesting, how that sort of battle goes, and the way it sort of might dictate the game. It is a sold out in Mbombela Stadium, so we're expecting an incredible occasion to celebrate that milestone for me and BITDEFENDER. Expect to see fireworks, quite literally, and hopefully a very high scoring affair, which can give the fans a lot to cheer on, because it'll be the last home game for the Boks before the end of the year tour. So the last opportunity for South Africans to watch the side on home soil until 2025. Let me know what your score predictions are. We're going to have content throughout the weekend over the at the stadium, and as well as in Nelspruit itself. So give me your score predictions. Let me know if you're coming through, and if you are, be keeping an eye out for us. We'll be going around the Nelspruit, obviously at the stadium nice and early. Come and say hi, come and have a beer with us, and hopefully we'll see you all across the game. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys all next time.